10 word stress rule to get English pronunciation right. Parce que la dernière fois, quand on a lu là, j'ai constaté quelque part qu'il y avait encore des petits problèmes avec les stress parents. Okay?
Ouais.
Bon, maintenant, je veux juste revoir les règles générales pour vous familiariser avec les règles de prononciation des accents. So 10 words stress rules to get English pronunciation right. So the first one would be the two-syllable nouns. The two-syllable nouns. In most two-syllable nouns, the stress is on the first syllable. Okay? In most of them, not all of them. In most two-syllable nouns, the stress is on the first syllable. Now, you have the rule. I just want you to be able to apply it. We have a series of nouns here. Now, I want you to be able to read it for me, like each of them. Just that I can hear the stress pattern correctly. We told you that the stress pattern falls on the first syllable. So just apply the rule blindly.
Sunset.
You have to raise the voice on the first syllable.
Sunset.
Yes, sunset. Sunset.
Pillow.
Okay. Pillow.
River.
River, okay.
Basket. Garden.
Garden, okay.
Music.
Music.
Window.
Window.
Castle.
Castle. Castle.
Castle.
Castle.
Castle. Okay. Castle. Rocket.
Rocket. Rocket.
Rocket. Rocket.
Forest.
Forest.
So, okay, what is the main generalization that you have to keep in mind with the two syllables words that we have right here?
The stress is on the first syllable.
The stress is on the first one. So every time, all you need to do is to raise your voice on the first syllables and then lower your voice on the second syllable, and that will give you sunset, pillow, river, basket, garden, music, window, castle, rocket, forest. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
And then people will know that you are speaking English, because if you don't put the stress on the first syllable, it could be something else, but not English. So you have to make sure that you know how to pronounce those words correctly. Okay, now what about two syllables adjectives? In most two syllable adjectives, the stress is also on the first syllable.
On the first one.
Okay, let's try that. Examples. Okay, try again to
Easy.
read each of them.
Easy. Easy.
No. Repeat it again.
Easy.
Easy. Easy. So your voice raise on the first syllable and fall down on the second one. Easy.
Easy.
Yes.
Happy.
Next. Happy.
Happy. Quick.
No.
Quiet. Quiet.
Quiet. Quiet.
Quiet. Quiet. Quiet.
Yes.
Okay. Quiet.
Uh-huh.
Modern. Modern. Busy.
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 Clever.
Clever.
Clever. Silly.
Silly.
Nervous.
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 Mhm.
Angry.
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 Yes.
Sleepy.
Sleepy. Okay.
Smiley.
No, slimy. Slimy.
Slimy. Ah, ok. Slimy.
Slimy, ça veut dire quoi?
Ça, je sais pas. Slimy.
Hmm?
I don't know.
Tout ça, ce sont les adjectifs. Slim veut dire quoi?
Slimy. Slim.
Slim veut dire quoi?
Slim. Slim. How to say slim? To be to être slim, c'est. Comment on va expliquer ça comment?
Ça veut dire être taillé.
Taillé, voilà. Slim, ok.
Et l'adjectif maintenant, ça veut dire quoi?
Oh, taillement.
Non, taillé.
Taillé.
L'adjectif, c'est l'adjectif.
Oui, taillé. Oui,
Okay,
taillé.
now you have the patterns nouns and adjective, the first syllable is always stressed, mostly in English.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
Yes.
Okay, the second one, the third group will be the three
The
syllable.
group is the most two-syllable verb. The stress is on the second syllable.
Exactly. You see the difference? Now you see the difference
Yes,
between
I see the difference.
you see the
Then you
difference
can
between
have
the nouns.
exactly the same word. One is the name, the noun, and another is the verb. With the pronunciation, you can distinguish both.
Okay, now
Okay,
let's
now
see.
I understand.
The most
Okay.
two syllable verbs, in most two syllable verbs, the stress is on the second syllable. Okay, let's try the examples. Just
Arrive.
to show me that you understood the rule and just apply it.
Yes. Yes. Arrive.
Arrive, okay?
Believe.
Believe, good.
Decide.
Decide, good.
Enjoy.
Enjoy, that's good.
Forget.
No.
Forget. Yeah.
Yes.
Forget.
Mhm.
Include.
Include, good.
Perform.
Perform, good.
Relax.
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 Mhm.
Support.
Support.
Support. Provide.
Support. Provide.
So provide.
Provide.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it good?
Yes.
Now, okay, in general, the difference between the nouns, the adjective in one hand, and the verbs on the other hand, when you are dealing with two syllable expressions, is that with the verb, the stress is always on the second syllable. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, second syllable. Now, what about the adverbs? The two adverbs, those two syllable adverbs. In most two syllable adverbs, the stress is on
On
the
the
first
first.
syllable. Okay, let's apply that. Examples.
Quickly.
Okay.
Quickly.
Always.
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 Often. Larissa,
Often.
tu veux
No,
continuer?
often. You don't pronounce the T.
Often.
Often, not often. Often.
Often.
Okay. Next. So what is the next syllable? Loudly. Loudly.
Loudly.
Okay. Softly.
Softly.
Brightly.
Rapidly.
Brightly. Maybe.
Maybe.
Slowly.
Maybe.
Fondly. And softly. You don't pronounce the T between F and L. It's always softly, not softly. Okay? Okay, words ending in IC, Zion, that's shun, and then shun, okay? Now, in words ending in ik, like in barbaric, shun in decision, right? Shun, right? And then shun, like in station, the stress is generally on the antepenultimate. We call it, so the syllable before the last syllable is called the antepenultimate. That's a technical term. So when you have three syllables, the syllable in the middle is called the antepenultimate, which means that that's where the stress pattern is going to fall. Now, I want to see you pay attention to the rule that I just provided to you. In a three-syllable adjective, the stress is on the antepenultimate, meaning the syllable before the last one. Now, who can read the series of expressions that we have after the bubble light? Who can try? So I'm talking about these patterns, these ones.
Yeah, please, can you go back a little bit on the rule?
You want the rule?
To not understand. Yeah.
Yeah. In words ending in
Okay.
ik, jeune, shun, the stress is generally on the syllable before the last one.
On the syllable
Now,
before the last one. Okay, wait. I
Now,
need
try to
I
read
need
that
understand.
with the right stress pattern. I want to see that.
Okay. Electric.
No,
Electric.
no.
Mm,
Again,
electric.
no.
Maybe I have to read the rule again, and then I
No, the
will
rule is
apply.
just that you stress the second syllable. That's it.
Oh, the okay.
The emphasis should be on the second syllable because you have three
Electric.
syllables.
Electric.
Repeat it again. Repeat it again.
Electric.
That's good. Electric. Electric. Everybody. Electric.
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 Okay, next.
Dramatic.
No,
Dramatic.
exactly. Dramatic.
Dramatic.
Good. Next.
Dramatic.
Okay.
Historic.
Huh?
Historic.
No,
Historic.
no.
Historic.
Good. Historic. You see?
Historic.
Historic.
Historic. Okay.
This is critical. This is where people screw up the English language. If you don't pay attention to the syllable stress pattern, it wouldn't make sense to any native speaker. Historic. 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 Okay. Next one.
Poetic. Poetic.
Poetic. Poetic.
Poetic. Poetic. Academic.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Academic. Academic.
Okay, I'm back. So the rule is very simple, right? Every time you see any adjective that ends with ik, then the syllable that precedes that should be stressed, okay? That will give you electric, dramatic, historic, poetic, academic, okay? Academic. Is it good?
Yes, I understand now.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Words ending in jeune. Jeune. That's jeune. Okay.
Okay, jeune.
Now try to so the same stress pattern will apply at the same context. We can try to read the sequences that we have here.
I can try.
Okay, go ahead.
Decision.
Huh?
Decision.
Decision. That's good.
Explosion.
Explosion. That's good.
Vision.
Vision. That's very good.
Division.
Division. That's good. And
conclusion.
Conclusion. That's good. You see that now you could start seeing the patterns in terms of the distribution of the stress. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, what about words ending in shun?
Creation.
The same rule should apply.
Yeah. Creation.
Creation. Okay? Next. Exception.
Exception. Yeah. Invitation.
Next. Operation. That's good. Next.
Revelation.
Revelation. That's good. Now, okay. Is there any questions based on the examples that are provided to you? Because I really want to
maybe just if you could share the document, then we can review.
Yeah, I'm gonna share that with you. That's
okay.
We are going to share that. Okay, when we finish, I'm going to share that, okay? Now, words ending in C, T, F, G, and O. when a word ends in C, like in aristocracy, or true, like T in cruelty, and P in geography or biology, and all like political, the stress is usually on the third syllable from the last one. Third syllable from the last one. Third syllable from the last one. Does that make sense? Donc, quand vous avez un long mot qui finit par si, ti, avec Y, tout ça, l'accent tombe sur la troisième syllabe à partir de la dernière. Does that make sense? Hein?
Yes.
Vous avez compris? La troisième syllabe
Yeah.
à partir de la dernière syllabe.
Yeah.
In other words, you should count the syllables backwards and
Yes.
stress the third one. Does that make sense? Donc, quand
Yes.
vous voyez un mot qui termine comme ça, vous devez compter les syllabes plutôt en rentrant. Et donc, dès que vous tombez sur la troisième syllabe là, c'est la syllabe là qui est stressée, qui est accentuée. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, who can apply the rule? I just want you to see the rule and apply it. Go ahead.
Larissa, you want to try or?
Okay, go ahead.
Democracy.
No.
Democracy.
Democracy. That's good. Democracy. Democracy. Next one.
Urgency.
Urgency. Urgency. Urgency. So you raise your voice
Urgency.
and that's urgency.
Urgency.
Okay, next.
Policy.
Policy. Policy. Policy.
Policy.
Next.
Efficiency.
Efficiency. Efficiency.
Efficiency.
Efficiency. Next.
Efficiency. Competency.
Competency. Competency.
Competency.
OK. Je vais essayer un peu de vous expliquer ce qui se passe en français. Exactement comme nous avons en français les accents aigus là. C'est-à-dire, en français, on marque les accents avec accent aigu, accent grave, accent circonflexe, n'est-ce pas? Mais comme l'anglais ne marque pas, ils écrivent seulement, c'est pour cela que c'est souvent, ça crée la confusion. Donc, on vous donne les règles à partir des suffixes. Et on vous dit que tous les mots qui finissent par Y, lorsque vous rencontrez ces mots-là, que ce soit un mot de 2 syllabes, de 3 syllabes, de 4 syllabes ou de 5 syllabes, comptez juste 3 syllabes à partir de la droite et vous mettez l'accent sur cette syllabe-là et vous allez prononcer ça correctement, sans aucun problème. Donc, il faut compter la syllabe à partir de la droite quand vous avez les mots comme ça. D'accord? Okay, next one. Try this just to show me that you understood the rule.
Ability.
Ability, that's good.
Sanity.
Sanity.
Quality.
Sanity.
Quality. Variety. Reality. We should maybe mute Larissa.
Yeah, I need to, someone is making a noise. Okay, now words ending in "fi." Can you try that again? The next sequence, this ones.
Yes.
Okay.
Geography.
Geography, that's good.
Photography.
Photography, photography, photography. Next.
Photography. Biography.
Biography, biography.
Biography. Typography.
Typography, that's good.
Typography.
And
symphony.
Symphony, 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 symphony.
Okay.
That's good. All right, next one.
Energy.
No.
Energy.
Energy, that's good.
Energy.
Next.
Technology.
Technology. Next.
Technology. Biology.
Biology. Okay. Next.
Geology.
Geology. That's good. And
Strategy.
strategy. That's good. Next one. The words ending with "o."
Principle.
Principle. That's good.
Cultural.
Cultural. That's good.
Original.
Original. That's good.
Professional.
Professional. That's good. Next one.
Education.
Educational. That's good.
Educational.
Yeah. Now, 7, compound nouns. Now we have a combination of two nouns coming together to make a noun. How do you pronounce it? A compound noun is a noun made of two nouns. For example, greenhouse, a building with glass sides and a glass roof for growing plants. In a common noun, it's a compound noun. In compound noun, the stress is usually on the first noun. Example. Okay, you can read that.
Toothpaste.
No, toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
Good.
Okay. Sunflower.
Sunflower. Okay.
Basketball.
Next. Basketball. That's good.
Basketball.
Yes.
Snowman.
Snowman. Good.
Mailbox.
Mailbox. Good.
Mailbox.
Raincoat. Raincoat.
Hairbrush.
Hairbrush.
Skateboard.
Skateboard.
Bookshelf.
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 Teaspoon.
Teaspoon.
Okay. Now, what about compound adjective and verbs? Okay, let's try that. These ones.
Okay. Straight often the second adjective.
So
Okay.
let me just give you the rules.
Second adjective. Okay.
Also, adjective can be formed by two separate words. For example, bad-tempered is a compound adjective. In many of these, the stress often falls on the second adjective. Sorry. So the stress falls on the second adjective. Does that make sense? Huh? So the stress falls on the second adjective. So that would give you low-key, old-fashioned, bad-tempered, short-sighted, hard-working, high-pitched, narrow-minded, light-hearted, well-known, and cold-blooded. Okay? Cold-blooded.
Okay. One question.
Yeah.
Here, how to understand this kind of composite word or compound adjective?
Compound noun? Compound
Yes.
adjective?
Yes. How to understand it? How to
understand it?
guess the meaning? Yeah.
Yeah, it's very simple, right? You just have
Like
to
I say, all flash.
old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned.
Oh, no, old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Bad-tempered.
Bad-tempered.
Short-sighted.
Okay, you don't know the meaning of each of them?
Hardworking. I can.
Hardworking,
I
yeah.
can. Then if I have like one word, I understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand another one.
I can help you to understand. So when you say low key, it means that incognito, okay?
Okay.
Without making any noise. That's what it means to be a low key person. Incognito. Somebody who is not flashy, okay? A very humble person. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
And then old-fashioned just means ancien, okay? Ancien, ancient. Now, bad-tempered. Bad-tempered means somebody who get angry easily. Okay.
Okay.
A bad-tempered person is somebody who has like anger issue, somebody who get easily irritated. That's a bad-tempered person. Now, short-sighted.
Quelqu'un qui n'est pas tempéré, en fait.
Hein?
Quelqu'un qui n'est pas tempéré.
Yeah, bad-tempered. Donc, c'est quelqu'un qui se fâche vite.
Okay.
Quelqu'un d'irritable, quoi.
Okay.
Now, short-sighted, c'est quelqu'un qui est limité, qui ne voit pas loin.
Okay.
Hardworking, c'est quelqu'un qui est travailleur.
Travail, oui.
High pitch, quelqu'un qui a une voix élevée, n'est-ce pas? Narrow-minded, c'est quelqu'un qui a l'étroitesse d'esprit, quoi. Quelqu'un qui est limité mentalement. Light-hearted, c'est quelqu'un qui a un cœur gentil,
léger.
un cœur
Ah,
généreux.
ok.
And then, well-known, c'est quelqu'un qui est populaire.
Bien connu. Ok.
And then, cold-blooded, c'est un sanguinaire. OK?
Cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded, c'est un sanguinaire. Bon, moi, je n'ai pas l'habitude d'utiliser les dictionnaires, hein, mais dès que tu me donnes un mot, je te trouve sa signification automatiquement, sans aucun problème.
Mais
Depuis que
comment,
je fais l'anglais là.
c'est ça cette règle que nous voulons apprendre, quoi. Comment on
Hein?
fait? Comment on fait pour trouver ça facilement, aussi facilement?
Bon, ça se travaille, ça lit beaucoup. Si tu lis beaucoup de tests, tu as les chances de
Ok.
reconnaître ces mots dans d'autres contextes pour
Ah, ok,
facilement
je vois.
avoir leur sens, quoi. Mais je ne conseille pas de mémoriser le dictionnaire parce que les mots n'ont de signification que dans les contextes. Okay? Any questions? Now we go back to your phrasal verb questions. In many phrasal verbs, the stress often falls on the second part of the verb. Either the adverb of the or the preposition that forms the verb. Okay, now, okay, who can read that for us?
Give up.
Okay, give up.
Give
What
up.
does that mean?
Just abandon.
Abandoner. Okay, to abandon. That's good. Next.
Turn around.
Turn around. What does that mean?
Tourner autour.
Turn around just means se retourner.
Ah, se retourner.
Yeah. Next.
Break down.
Break down, ça veut dire quoi?
Casser.
OK. Or se gâter.
Se gâter, ok.
Next.
Look for.
Look for. What does that mean?
Chercher.
Chercher, that's good. Okay,
Bring
what about
about.
bring about? Bring about, what does that mean?
Bring about.
I don't know.
So what does that mean, bring about?
Bring about. Apporter.
Bring about?
No, it's not apporter.
Évoquer.
Évoquer, ok.
Okay, next.
Call off.
Call off, what does that mean?
Arrêter l'appel.
No, annuler.
Annuler l'appel, ok.
Oui, annuler. Parce que
Call
you can
off.
call off a marriage. That's annuler, right?
Ah, ok. Then in general.
Yeah,
okay.
in general, ça veut dire annuler.
Ok. Check out. Vérifier.
Check out, ça veut dire quoi?
Vérifier.
Non, check out is not vérifier.
Check out.
Check out, c'est sortir de
check-in.
l'hôtel.
Check-in. Ah,
C'est sortir de l'hôtel.
Ah,
Next.
check-in, c'est entrer.
And what about fill in?
Fill in. Compléter.
Compléter, that's good. Hang on.
Hang on.
Hang on.
C'est
Ça veut dire quoi?
gérer? Non.
Hang on a second.
Hein?
Hang on a second. Hang on, ça veut dire attendre.
Attendre, ok. Hang on.
What about kick off?
Kick off, c'est commencer. Start.
Commencer, that's very good. Now, you see that English is very beautiful when you know this, right?
Yes.
That's why
if you don't know, it become if you don't know, it become that God give English.
Exactly. So when people teach you English, they never take time to explain to you what this expression means. But in the context of teaching you the stress patterns, not only you know how to pronounce them, but you're also going to get the meaning of those expressions. And that's what makes English fun, right?
Yes.
Okay, 10. Words that are both nouns and verbs. Yes, so this is also interesting. Some words can be both noun and verbs. For example, the word record can be a noun. Example, you should keep a record of your expenses. And a verb. Example, you should record all your expenses during your trip, right? These words look the same, but sound different because of the stress pattern that falls on the first syllable if it is a noun, and on the second syllable, it is a verb. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like this, you should keep a record of your expenses. You should record all your expenses.
All your expenses
during
your trip. Yeah.
Okay? Some other examples. Okay. Who can read the first one first?
Contract.
Contract. That's the noun.
Contract.
She signed
She
a new
signed a
employment
new
contract yesterday.
employment contract yesterday.
Okay, next one.
Contract is the verb.
Contract.
Must,
Okay.
must
Muscles.
contract.
Muscles.
Muscles. Okay. Muscles contract
Yeah.
during
You can
physical
continue.
activity.
Continue the whole sentence.
Muscle contract during physical activities.
Muscles contract during physical activities.
During physical
You have
activity.
now you have to pay
Physical.
attention to the rules, okay?
Physical.
Physical activities.
Physical. Okay.
Physical activities.
Activities.
Okay, the next one, the next pair. Who can try to read the next pair?
Rebel.
Rebel. That's good. That's the noun.
Rebel.
Uh-huh.
The rebel was captured after the uprising.
Uprising. That's good. The next one.
Rebel.
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 Okay.
They decide to rebel against the unfair rules.
They decided to rebel against the unfair rules.
rules.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, the next one.
Unfair ici, ça veut dire quoi?
Unfair reasons. Unfair rules.
Rules.
Yeah.
Des règles qui ne sont pas raisonnables, qui ne sont pas bonnes.
Okay. Qui ne sont pas raisonnables, qui ne sont pas justes.
Ouais, ok.
Okay, next one.
Unfair, oui, juste. Permit.
Yeah, permit.
You need a parking permit to park here.
That's permit. Permit.
Permit.
Yeah.
You need
a parking permit to park here.
To park here.
That's good. Next one.
Permit.
Permit.
Permit. Permit.
Permit is the first one, and permit is the second one.
Permit, okay.
Yeah.
Permit. The city does not.
The city doesn't permit
parking in this area.
Exactly, in this area.
This area.
Okay. The next one.
Project.
No.
No, project. Project.
And then
the latest project involves renewable energy.
Okay. The next one.
Project.
No, project.
Project.
Good.
The verb. We need to project ourselves for the
No,
next
our sales.
Ourselves for next
for the
year.
next year.
For the next year.
Okay, the next one.
Object.
That's good.
Read
the sentence.
Mysterious object. The mysterious object turned out to be a sculpture.
A sculpture.
Sculpture.
Okay. Next one.
Sculpture. Object.
Object. That's good. You read it.
You will object to any change in the plan.
Any changes in the plan.
Any changes in the plan.
Okay. The next one.
Insult. Insult.
No, you are doing the opposite.
Insult. Insult.
Insult. It's a noun.
Insult.
Okay, go ahead.
His comment was an insult to everyone in the room.
That's very good. Next one.
Insult. It is rude to insult people over their beliefs.
Their beliefs. That's good. Next one.
Okay. It is rude to insult people over their belief. Okay.
The next one.
Import.
Yes.
Import. Noun. The country rely heavily on oil import.
The country relies heavily on oil imports. That's
oil
good.
Import. Import.
Next.
Import. They import many food from overseas.
Many goods from overseas. Okay.
Many goods from overseas.
The next one.
Conduct. No, conduct.
No.
Conduct.
The first one is conduct.
No,
that's
conduct.
right.
Yeah, conduct.
Yeah. Okay.
The orchestra.
The orchestra.
The orchestra.
Praise
the conductors.
The conductors. Conduct. Okay. The next one.
The conductor.
The next one is conduct.
Conduct.
Okay, she will conduct the symphony next weekend.
Next weekend.
Okay, the next one. I want to see the difference between the two words. Convict. Okay.
The convict was released after serving 10 years.
After serving 10 years.
The convict was released after serving 10 years.
Okay, the next one.
Convict.
Okay.
The jury decided to convict the defendant.
The jury decided to convict the defendant.
Decided to convict the defendant. Okay.
Okay. Now, practical tips and resources to master words stress. So you could mimic an expression, right? You could read aloud, you could record, or you could replay. You could use any pronunciation app. You can indicate word stress when recording new words. Those are little tiny things that you could do. You could also use a chat-to-chat GPT that could help you. You could check word stress pattern in a dictionary. That could also be possible. All of these are meant to give you a wonderful guidance on how to deploy your stress patterns. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, I don't want people to complain that they don't know how to use the stress pattern, because we just went through how to do that. All right?
Yes.
So any other questions?
Just share share this document and we will.
Let me get that. So you want me to share it in the chat conversation?
Anywhere, maybe in the WhatsApp group if possible.
Okay, WhatsApp. Okay, I'm going to do that here.
You can send it on the chat and on WhatsApp group as well. On the chat, I can just copy it here and paste on my browser. Story learning mesh method. Read short story in English to improve not only your English grammar or vocabulary, but also to understand the read and stress pattern in language. On chat, it's also good. And I can just copy.
Post that here. Okay, send it in the chat. Let me check the thing here. Check. Donc, j'ai ajouté ça dans
Ok, dans le chat, je vais ouvrir. Ok, c'est bon. I have it. Hmm.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because I'm just navigating like wonderful strategies on how to help you with your pronunciation. So what we are gonna do again is to work on the pattern of alliteration in English. So that should be able to help you guys. Wait, where is it? Okay, that should be good. Okay. Okay, now can you see the whole thing?
Yes.
Okay, so we started our conversation with vowels, consonants, etc., etc. So what I want us to be able to do today is to play around with the concept of alliteration, which
Okay.
means that the repetition of the same first consonant sound in a series of words, so that I can hear how you are pronouncing those consonants in the context of the English language. Okay.
Yeah.
Here are a list of 101 examples of alliteration in alphabetical order in English. So I want each of you to be able to read one of the paragraphs. We are going to start with B sound, okay? So that will be something like this. Jenny read a book by the babbling brook. The child bounced the ball at the backyard barbecue. The barbarians broke through the barricade. He acted silly at times, but he was blessed with a brilliant brain. The beautiful bouquet was in the bright sun. You see how I read it? Because I'm practicing the sound in English. So you should be able to do the same with the other consonants. I just provided you with one example because I want to be able to check something. I want to be able to make sure that each one of you is able to pronounce these sounds, these consonants without any problem. And the easiest way to do that is to play with alliteration. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, next. Example of alliteration using the C and the K sounds. Who can try that from 6 to 10?
I will try.
Okay, go ahead.
When the canary kill,
The canary.
when the canary killed over the cold, Mina left the calf.
The coal miners
The coal miner, yeah, the coal miner
left the
left
cave.
the cave.
No, cave. Go ahead.
The cave.
Yes.
The captain
The
couldn't
captain.
the captain couldn't keep the men in the cabin.
The cabin. That's good. Cabin. Next.
Okay. Erin cooked cupcake in the kitchen.
Cupcakes in the kitchen. That's good. Next.
Cupcakes in the kitchen. My Cadillac was completely crushed in car crash.
In a car crash. That's good. Huh?
The
Yes.
candy was killing my cavity.
The candy was killing my cavity. That's good. Cavity. Remember, we said that the T is not pronounced.
Cavity.
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 Next. Good.
Okay.
Any question? Does that make sense?
Yes, okay.
Now, example of alliteration using the sh sound in English. Who want to try that? Are there many other people who are on? So I want someone to read from 11 to 15.
Despite their mother warning, the children choose to
Despite their mother warnings, their mother's
Despite
warnings.
their mother's warnings,
Yes.
the children choose to shoot with their mouth open.
Okay.
The
Next.
rich man was a
The
sheep
rich man was
that he was shilling.
Was so cheap that he was shilling. That's next. Good.
The rich man was so cheap when it was shilling.
That it
The
was shilling.
The crowd cheered,
No, shared.
shared
Mhm.
when the champion hit the challenger with a share.
A share. Okay. Next.
We sit around the
We sat around
we sat around the campfire,
the campfire.
and chopped on
Chomped. Chomped.
chomped on shunk
On
or
chunks.
on chunks
Uh-huh.
chunks of charred chicken.
Of shared
Shared
chicken.
chicken. Okay. Shared
Good.
chicken.
Good. Next.
Change the channel.
Change the channel. Okay. Let me read it again so that we know how to
Chomp.
pronounce the sh sounds. Okay.
Okay.
Despite their mother's warning, the children chose to chew with their mouths open. The rich man was so cheap that it was shilling. The crowd cheered when the champion hit the challenger with a share. We sat around the campfire and chomped on chunks of shared chicken. Change the channel. Okay, that's good. Next, example of alliteration using the D sound. Who can try that?
Someone else want to try?
Someone else. I want someone to read from 16 to 19. Anybody? Any volunteer? I see Larissa is here, right?
Maybe I can continue if you want.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Larissa, do you want to continue?
So example 16, 16 to 19.
16. They will have been on time
They would have been on time.
if they did not delay.
If they didn't dilly.
Dilly.
Okay, next one.
Her ducken.
No, he dunked. Okay, so let me read it. Let me read each sentence and then you repeat after me, okay? So that you don't miss the pronunciation. Let's start from the beginning, okay? They would have been on time if they didn't dilly. Go ahead. Read after me. Right after me.
They all have been on time.
They would have been on time. They would have been on time.
They all have been on time.
They would have been on time.
Mm.
Just say exactly what I'm saying so that you can repeat what I said, okay? They would have been on time. They would have been on time. Go ahead.
They have been on time.
If they didn't dilly.
He didn't daily.
Okay, now the 17. He dunked a delicious donut in dairy creamer. Go ahead.
He dunked the delicious donut in dairy cream.
That's good. There is nothing but that in the dessert during the day. Go ahead.
There is nothing but
Death.
death in the desert during the day.
That's very good. Okay. I woke up at school in a slobbery pool.
I woke up at school in a
Slobbery pool.
strawberry pool.
Slobbery pool.
Strawberry pool.
Okay. Though I used to be dry.
Those are used to be dry.
Now I am drowning in drool.
Now I am growing in
In drool. Drool.
Drool.
That's good. 20. I dreamt of a drip dropping drain in my dream. Go ahead.
I dreamt of a green cropping grime in my
Drain.
dream.
In my dream. Okay. I dreamt of a drip dropping drain in my dream. So that's how you read it. Okay. So you need to work on your pronunciation to make sure that every time you read, a native speaker can understand what you're saying, because we are trying to pronounce every single sound, every single consonant to prepare you to be able to read fluently without any problem. Okay. Now, example of alliteration using F and PH sounds. Okay. Who want to try?
Your friend Wilfried Flop Fat.
Go ahead.
Your friend
Uh-huh.
Wilfried Flop Fat
Fast.
when fast when fancy trouble.
When facing trouble. Okay. Your friends will flip-flop fast when facing trouble. Okay. Read it again after me.
Your
Your
friend will flip-flop fast when facing trouble.
Trouble.
Problem.
Okay, trouble. Now, 22, our financial future fell into a free fall. Our financial future fell into a free fall.
Our financial
Our financial future fell into a free fall.
Our financial future fell into a
Free fall.
free fall.
That's good. The stunt man flipped from a 40-foot ferry wheel.
The stuntman flipped from a 40-foot ferry
Wheel.
wheel.
That's good. I forgot my flip phone but fell free.
I forgot my flip phone but fell through.
But fell free.
Fell free.
Okay, that's good. That is the first photo of France from the moon.
That is the first photo of France from the moon.
That's very good. Now, the next person. Example of alliteration using the G sound. Okay, I'm going to read the whole thing and the person has to follow me, okay? I'm just going to read and then so that you guys can read exactly like myself. But I want you to put a little, I want you to be a little faster. Don't count the words, because when you count the words, it doesn't sound like a native language, okay? So that's why I'm going to read and then you guys should repeat after me. But I have to read the 5 sentences and then just listen to you to practice so that I can see if you are practicing well. Okay, let me just read and then someone will read after me or repeat after me. When the tests were distributed, the guys grimaced and groaned. The girl grabbed the golden goose and ran. Grass grows greener in the graveyard. The goose and the ghost greeted the gangly goblins. I reached under the desk and grabbed the gross gum. Who can try? Just the way I did it. Let me check something now. Now, I want another person to read. Faditia can read.
Yeah.
Yes. So the example we did from 26 to 30.
26. When the tests were distributed, the girls grimaced and groaned.
Grown.
The girl grabbed the golden goose and ran.
That's good.
Grass grows greener. Grass
In the
grows greener in the graveyard.
graveyard.
The
Ça veut dire quoi, graveyard? Graveyard, ça veut dire quoi?
le mètre, la mesure.
Graveyard, ça veut dire cimetière.
Ah,
OK? OK, 29. Mhm.
The crews and girls greeted the gurgling goblins.
The Gang Goblins. OK, next. Terry?
I reached under
Arist?
the desk and reached under the desk and grabbed the gross gum.
Gum. Okay. I reached under the desk and grabbed the gross gum. Okay. Gum. Okay, next. Example of alliteration using the H sound. Okay. The hummingbirds hovered in heavenly harmony. She happily helped the homeless. The hecklers hassled the humble harmonica player. After Monique dumped Brian, his heart hung heavily. Those horses have heavy hooves. Okay, who want to read it? The H sound can be a little tricky in English because you have to hum, like it has to like come from the glottis and then you have to be able to repeat it. If you are not familiar with it, every time you're going to, pronounce them, people will not understand what you're talking about. That's why I need to repeat them for you guys to understand what is going on. Okay. Okay. Is it good with the S sounds? So maybe what I could do is just read, and if you guys have any trouble, you stop me, and then I could, explain it to you. Is it okay with the S sounds? Is it good? Like when I pronounce, if you find something strange, ce que je veux faire, n'est-ce pas? Je veux être capable de prononcer tous ces sons. Et s'il y a des trucs bizarres que vous écoutez suite à la prononciation, des choses étranges que vous ne parvenez pas à comprendre, vous m'arrêtez et je vous explique la règle par rapport au nombre. Donc, prêtez attention aux chiffres avant la phrase et je vais donc essayer de lire attentivement en sorte qu'on gagne du temps. OK? Now, examples of alliteration using the J and G sounds. The gentle giant jumped in jubilation. Is that good for everybody? The gentle giant jumped in jubilation. Juggling jack or lanterns is my job. He jabbed the javelin into jail cell. Jellyfish have germs and jarring toxins. The gym was jammed with jelly jars and germs. Is it good for everybody? Do you have any trouble with the J sounds?
I understand the word, but not the meaning.
The meaning, right now, don't worry about the meaning. We are trying to get you to understand the sounds. We went through the consonant, but you haven't gotten a chance to pronounce them in context. That's why I'm bringing the alliteration today, so that you guys can be able to pronounce these consonants without any problem. Does that make sense? We are going to come back to the meaning, but right now, but if you have an expression that you don't understand, you can ask me. I can always translate and help you to understand. Which word in this paragraph don't you understand? Everything or one expression? Hein? À partir de 36 et 40, quel est le mot que tu n'as pas compris et que tu voulais que je traduise?
Comme par exemple, quand je prends par exemple, the gym was jam with jelly, jar and junk.
Okay, the gym was jamming. La salle de gym était remplie avec, n'est-ce pas,
jelly jars.
jelly jars and junks. Donc, les jars, c'est comme les casseroles, n'est-ce pas?
Ah, ok.
Donc, exactement. Donc, casseroles et les junks, c'est les saletés. Et les
Ah,
jellies,
ok,
c'est un peu comme, les jellies, c'est un peu comme attends. Ah, c'est comme l'huile, quoi, quelque chose comme ça.
Ok.
That's good. Now, this is another one. Example of alliteration using the L sounds. The L sounds in English can be also tricky. Whenever he lied, he lisped a little. The lion licked his lips. Feeling rather lazy, he laid low in the lunch. We lamented the Lord lost labor. He loved language. Her love language in the in the limelight. Okay. Okay. Is there anything there that is confusing?
No, it's okay.
Okay, good. Example of alliteration with M. Menacing sounds of machine metal machines emanated from the mines. All of the millionaire's money only made him more melancholy. My mother makes a mouth-watering mincemeat pie. There are madmen in the middle of those mountains. Most monsters don't mind making messes. Is it good for everybody? I think the M's should be fine because we have them in our native languages, right? I just want to make sure that you guys encounter like consonants that can be difficult, and then I will be able to help you to pronounce them correctly. So with the M sounds, no problem. Okay? I think it should be okay for everybody. The M sound. Okay, let's move on to the N sound and the N sound and the N sound. My neighbors are not normally noisy. Is it good? Okay. 52. I knew that she would be a natural at kneading the noodle dough. Okay. The ninjas,
What does
nyash,
kneading mean?
needle,
Kneading.
needle,
Kneading.
tisse.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the ninjas nyash their knives and nail their targets. Okay, that's good. The newt nuzzled in a narrow nook. Mom nabbed her niece by the nape of her neck. To nab someone is to arracher quelqu'un. Okay? Now, example of alliteration using the P sounds. Okay, the prince pressed the royal seal on the purple parchment. A paper plane passed over my head. The parrot perched upon the pirate's peacock. Sue went to the party and pretended that she was people person. The girls played patty cake on the park bench. Okay, examples of alliteration using the R and the WR sounds. The red rose were wrapped in ribbons. She rarely reads. She would rather write her own books. A radar ring rippled across the monitor. Those ravenous research rabbits have gone rabid. The reporter wrote about the rebel raid. Is it good with R's? Do you have any trouble with the R sounds? Huh?
All good.
Good. Okay, next examples. Example of alliteration using the S and the S, K sounds. The snakes slithered across the sandy seaside. Okay. My sassy sister slapped the villain silly. That is the sound of someone sipping soup for supper. She sniffed and smelled sage and sassafras. Seeking sanctuary, they formed a circle of spears. Okay. Example of alliteration using the sh sound. She should share her shepherd with her sister. A shard of sharpener shaved her shoulder blade. The sheep were sleeping chilly by the shark tank. He found a shell that even shimmered in the shade. The sheriff wore a shiny star-shaped shield. Okay? Example of alliteration using the st sound. The store clerk stood and stared at me in stupor. She stuck the stolen stapler in her suitcase. The student threw stone through the stained glass steeple. Everything rested on the strength of the steel structure. Stern winds through still waters. Okay? Example of alliteration using the T sounds. The teacher took the troublemaker stories. They trudged us in the tried and true tradition. The tattletale tried to tell the teacher. Try the turkey tacos. They are quite tasty. The tornado tossed the trailer like a trash can. Okay? Example of alliteration using the V sounds. The vapid vexen vented her various vexations. Valiance is a virtue often vacant from these vermin. We viewed the verdant valley's vaunted vegetation. The ventriloquist varied his voice vociferously. Her views on vices were vaguely veiled at best. So the V sound can be difficult. I just want to make sure that you guys understand how to read that. Example of alliteration using the W sounds. The wind was whistling through the weeping willows. Construction workers whistled at the women. We welcome all the wise men from the West. Don't wage a war of words against the world. The waffles worsened while the waiter waited. Example of alliteration using the Y, U, and U sounds. In her youth, she yearned to wander yonder Europe. I am used to yelling at you yellow bellies. Your usefulness was used up yesterday. Example of alliteration using the Z and X sounds. My zodiac was zooming towards the zenith. The Xanthos xenophobes were overzealous. The players zipped by the zonal defense and zeroed in the end zone, on the end zone. Okay? So those are examples of consonants meant to help you pronounce them without any difficulty. Okay? Any questions?
No.
Does that make sense? So if you are asked to read
Yeah,
that,
okay for me.
I'm sure that it should be without hesitation. Hein?
Je n'ai pas compris.
Donc, la série des consonnes qu'on essayait de pratiquer, c'est juste pour vous aider à mieux comprendre leur configuration pour ne pas avoir de difficultés de prononciation quand il s'agit des consonnes. Donc, c'est pour cela que nous avons pris du temps pour vous aider à prononcer cela. Est-ce que vous avez des questions en rapport avec les consonnes comme ça? Est-ce que vous avez une question? Any questions so far? Does that make sense? Okay,
Everything is
again.
fine for me.
Okay, good. Okay, let me introduce you to what we call figurative language. So in the English language, you would not always understand the meaning of a whole sentence. Sometimes because people are using the metaphors or the figurative language. So what is a figurative language? A figurative language is a language that one must figure out. Figurative language is the opposite of literal language, where the words convey meaning exactly as defined. In a figurative language, the reader must determine the writer's intention or intended meaning, as the word by themselves do not express it clearly. So the listener or the reader must figure out what the sentence is meant. So we will look at some of the common figurative speech, and you should be able to understand what they mean. So we will discuss these examples alongside the definition of figurative language techniques. Then we will share some resources to help you learn, review, and teach figurative language. It is important to note we have to make a distinction between figurative language and poetic devices. Though the skills are related, we find that it is more digestible to teach these concepts in separate units. These pages focus exclusively on figurative language techniques. Okay, now, what we mean by figurative language, you are going to see stuff like hyperbole, idiom, metaphor, personification, simile, and understatement. What is a hyperbole? A hyperbole is when the writer or speaker is exaggerating for the emphasis effect. Example, when you say something like hyper, it's a Greek word for over or beyond, and bole translate as roughly or to throw. So the word hyperbole means to overthrow or to get over. Hyperbolic is the adjective from the hyperbole, and hyperbolically is an adverb. One way to help the students to remember hyperbole is to focus on their background knowledge of the word hyper. Ask students to describe the behavior of someone who might be considered hyper. Show students that when someone is hyper, they might be doing something a little too much. Draw the connection that when someone uses hyperbole, they are going too far. Example, yeah, I already beat the game 80,000 years ago. So when you say 80,000 years ago, that cannot be true because you cannot even live longer than 200 years. So you said, so that's an hyperbole. That's une exagération. Nobody listened to that song anymore. So when you say nobody listened to that song anymore, that cannot be true because some people might still be listening to that song. Okay. Old Mr. Johnson has been teaching here since the Stone Age. That's also a hyperbole. Forget knocking it out of the park. Frank can knock a baseball off the continent. That's also a hyperbole. These shoes are killing me. They are not literally killing me. It's just like hurting a lot. Okay, hyperbole can be an effective technique for getting you get the point, okay, across. And you continue studying and reviewing this concept. Be conscious of the fact that hyperbole is often confused with understatement, saying too little or minimizing the effect of a statement. Now, what about the idiom? Idioms are also figurative expressions used so often that they become part of the language. Idiom is not a distinct figurative language technique. Rather, most idioms are simile, metaphors, or other figurative language techniques. For example, I am so hungry that I could eat a horse. J'ai tellement faim que je peux manger un cheval. Ça, c'est ce que ça veut dire. So this is an example of hyperbole. And the idioms, dropping like flies, is also a simile. But idioms have been used so commonly that they have become part of the colloquial lexicon of a native language speakers. And in other words, native speakers use them so much that many don't even know that they are using figurative language. Idiom example: Bob new corner office was just the icing on the cake. So when you say the icing on the cake, that's also a metaphor. You're not talking about the egg. It's just like something good out of a situation. After eating candy, Billy ran around like a chicken with his head cut off. Right? Donc, après avoir mangé le biscuit, Billy court comme une poule qui a perdu la tête. C'est un peu ce que ça veut dire. The quarterback was running out of steam. To run out of steam just means to get tired. The new car cost an arm and a leg. Quand tu dis par exemple en anglais que la nouvelle voiture coûte la main et le pied, ça c'est aussi l'hyperbole. Tom said that he changed, but actions speak louder than words. That's also a kind of personification. Okay? So then you have the metaphor. A metaphor is a comparison between two different things without using the word like or as. So one example of metaphors, if you say something like, the cast of Michael's broken leg was a plaster shackle. She was just a trophy to Ricardo, another object to possess, and the path of resentment is easier to travel than the road of forgiveness. Waves of spam emails inundated his inbox, and then her eyes were fireflies. So these are metaphors. Okay, any questions? Does that make sense? Hein?
Yes, okay.
Donc, je parle ici, je vais reprendre en quelque sorte en résumé, une façon de parler en anglais, c'est les figures de style, n'est-ce pas? Vous savez, euh, quand les gens parlent de manière figurative, c'est une manière polie de s'exprimer de manière indirecte pour que les gens cherchent la signification des mots. Donc, c'est pour dire que au niveau de l'expression, vous allez avoir différents niveaux de langue et un niveau qui montre effectivement que vous avez la parfaite maîtrise de la langue anglaise, c'est l'utilisation de la langue figurative, comme les métaphores, les métonymies, les personnifications, n'est-ce pas? Autant de choses. Et il y a autant d'exemples dans cette rubrique euh, qui vous permet également de comprendre que vous ne pouvez pas commander la langue si vous ne comprenez pas les configurations figuratives. Donc, c'est un peu ça. Les métaphores, n'est-ce pas? Donc, nous allons pouvoir atteindre ce niveau, mais je voulais juste vous faire comprendre que dans le degré de style, en termes d'expression et autres, à un autre niveau, les gens parlent avec des figures. Et c'est ça qui montre effectivement que vous avez bien maîtrisé la langue. Et à un autre niveau, vous pouvez donc utiliser la langue de manière châtiée. Et c'est le plus grand niveau d'expression dans l'acquisition de la langue anglaise. Donc, pour le moment, je ne vais pas insister là. Je tenais juste à vous faire mieux comprendre les, les exemples avec des consonnes, avec les, les, les allitérations qui vous permettent, n'est-ce pas, de prononcer ces consonnes-là dans des contextes spécifiques. OK?
Yes.
All right. Any questions? Si vous avez des questions en général, vous essayez de me demander pour le moment certains aspects que vous n'avez pas bien maîtrisés. Je serai toujours content de produire autant d'exemples pour vous faire bien comprendre ce qu'on a essayé de faire.
Hmm.
Est-ce que vous avez une question?
No.
All
Non.
right. Donc, tout va bien? Si vous avez quelque chose de nouveau à apprendre en termes de là où vous vous trouvez maintenant, euh, quel aspect de la langue anglaise aimeriez-vous que je vous explique? En fait, en termes d'introduction, juste pour vous dire comment approcher cela. Si vous avez un aspect de la langue anglaise qui vous intimide, par exemple, quel est cet aspect-là? Et je veux juste avoir une idée pour avoir des suggestions pour vous sur comment est-ce que vous pouvez vous comporter pour pouvoir vous en sortir lorsque vous faites face à ce genre de difficultés.
Pour moi, c'est phrasal verb.
Phrasal verb.
Ouais.
So why you trouble with
Et
phrasal verb?
c'est des expressions que je rencontre le plus et parfois c'est difficile de discerner la signification.
Okay.
Il y a
Again.
les phrasal verbs et aussi, bon, c'est vrai que peut-être nous allons revenir là-dessus.
Mhm.
C'est-à-dire, nous avons appris les différentes composantes anglaises à partir des syllabes, à partir même de l'alphabet, à
Uh-huh.
partir des voyelles, des consonnes. On a couvert tout ça
Mhm.
jusqu'à la construction des phrases. Maintenant,
Good.
est-ce qu'on pourra peut-être aller dans la structure même grammaticale? C'est-à-dire
Uh-huh.
que maîtriser, par exemple, les temps verbaux, les différentes clauses, par exemple, les clauses,
Uh-huh.
construire les phrases beaucoup plus complexes en fonction des
Mhm.
situations. Et puis, ouais, ça, ce sont des choses qui m'intéressent vraiment à savoir.
Okay. Donc,
C'est-à-dire,
vous êtes là déjà.
je sais qu'il y a 12 temps verbaux en anglais.
12 temps.
Non.
Lesquels?
Bon, quand je les classe, il y a présent,
Uh-huh.
passé, futur. Maintenant, dans présent, il y a present perfect, il y a perfect and continue. Maintenant, je rentre maintenant, quand je fais le tableau, ça donne 12 quoi.
OK. Ça, c'est une
Maintenant,
manière mécanique
ouais,
de faire. Non, OK. Je vais vous expliquer. Voilà, ça, c'est une très bonne question. Moi, quand je prends la peine de vous acclimater à la langue anglaise, je le fais de manière naturelle. C'est-à-dire, vous vous rendez compte que vous êtes en train d'apprendre beaucoup de choses sans vous en rendre compte.
ouais,
Parce que l'enfant ne va pas venir vous dire, papa, comment est-ce qu'on conjugue le verbe être au futur antérieur? Il ne va jamais vous poser cela, n'est-ce pas? Donc,
ouais,
on n'apprend pas l'anglais de manière mécanique. Si tu as par exemple 4 rubriques avec 12 variantes, le problème maintenant, c'est que ça va te créer la confusion dans le cerveau parce que tu ne sauras pas dans quelles conditions les utiliser. Tu vois un peu, non?
voilà.
Moi, je suis un spécialiste de l'acquisition de la grammaire. Ce qui veut dire que n'importe quel aspect de la langue anglaise, là, je peux te décortiquer ça sous forme de mathématiques avec les schémas. Donc, maintenant, nous ne sommes pas encore au niveau de la morphologie. Tu vois un peu, non? C'est quand on va
Mhm,
rentrer dans la morphologie que je vais segmenter ça en compartiments où tu vas voir les inflexions au niveau du nom, les inflexions au niveau du verbe. Et dans les
ouais,
inflexions au niveau du verbe, je vais te parler des variantes du verbe en fonction du temps, de l'aspect et du mode. Tu comprends? Temps,
ouais,
aspect et mode. Donc, dans temps, aspect et mode, je vais te donner les temps matrices. Et maintenant, dans l'aspect, les variantes du même temps. Et dans le mode, maintenant, je vais te parler de l'indicatif, du gérondif, du substantif, ainsi de suite,
ouais,
du subjonctif. Tu vois un peu, non? Et je
ouais,
vais t'expliquer à chaque fois ce qu'on appelle l'indicatif, contrairement au subjonctif. Tu comprends? Et
ouais,
maintenant, quand tu connais la définition de l'indicatif par rapport au subjonctif, par exemple, tu vas mieux comprendre la configuration des inflexions sur le verbe qui indiquent soit le temps, soit l'aspect, soit le mode, n'est-ce pas? Et là, ça
mhm,
devient plus facile pour toi de comprendre de quoi on parle. Et tu vas même rentrer dans ta langue maternelle et comprendre exactement de quoi je parle sans difficulté. Et ça t'aide à comprendre la configuration du système verbal en anglais. Donc
ouais,
ça, c'est un module sur la morphologie verbale. Tu comprends, non? Et là, c'est
ouais,
déjà des cours avancés en anglais. Quand tu maîtrises déjà ta phrase, quand tu peux déjà construire ta phrase toi-même, et tu me dis maintenant comment on peut changer une phrase à l'indicatif au subjonctif, par exemple. Un exemple.
voilà,
Quelle
voilà.
est la différence entre l'indicatif et le subjonctif? En français, hein?
Hmm, c'est vrai quand même que c'est quelque chose que nous, on utilise comme ça sans jamais questionner c'est quoi la différence, hein.
Voilà.
C'est une très bonne question.
La
Une très
différence
bonne
entre
remarque.
l'indicatif et le subjonctif.
Le subjonctif Souvent, il faut qu'il y a quelque chose. Bon, je vais réfléchir un tout petit peu. Cela-
Allô?
Oui, alors?
Donc, je voulais dire la différence entre l'indicatif et le subjonctif, c'est la préposition que qu'on a déjà au subjonctif. Et par exemple, peut-être le verbe faire, on va dire je fais et au subjonctif, on va dire que je fasse.
OK. Quand tu fais cette configuration-là, en termes de sens, quelle est la différence entre une phrase à l'indicatif et une phrase au subjonctif? En termes de sens, en termes de signification.
Un peu le subjonctif, c'est comme si on questionnait. Alors
Si on
que,
questionnait?
alors que l'indicatif, c'est peut-être un peu comme une phrase affirmative ou une phrase neutre.
Non, ça peut
Ou
être une
bien
phrase
une
négative.
confirmation ou une confirmation, je fais ou bien
L'indicatif peut être à la phrase, aff- à la forme affirmative ou à la forme négative.
négatif.
Bon, OK. Pour faire simple, une phrase à l'indicatif, n'est-ce pas? C'est le mode de la description. C'est tout. Le mot de la description d'une réalité qui se déroule. Ça, c'est l'indicatif. Donc, tu indiques, tu exprimes, tu décris une situation. C'est tout. Donc, c'est le temps de narration. OK?
OK. Ouais.
Quand tu dis je mange, ça veut dire que tu es en train de décrire une activité au présent. Quand tu dis je mangeais, ça veut dire que tu décris la même activité au passé. N'est-ce pas? Et c'était continu dans le passé. Donc, je mangeais quand il est arrivé. N'est-ce pas? C'est-à-dire,
Mhm.
au moment où il arrivait, j'étais en train de manger, c'est tout. Mais si tu dis, tu ne peux pas dire, et c'est pour ça qu'il y a aussi le concordance de temps, tu ne peux pas dire, euh, je mange quand il est arrivé. Ça n'a pas de sens. OK? Parce que s'il était déjà arrivé, hein, quand il est arrivé, ça veut dire qu'il était déjà arrivé. Mais si tu es en train de manger maintenant, il n'y a aucun rapport de causalité entre les deux événements. D'accord? Bon. Or, le subjonctif, c'est un temps qui est imagé. C'est-à-dire, on appelle ça le non-temps. Tu comprends, non? C'est-à-dire, ce n'est pas un temps qui s'inscrit dans la réalité. OK? Quand tu dis, par exemple, euh, que je sois malade, ça n'aurait dérangé personne. Quand tu te parles comme ça, tu n'es pas malade, n'est-ce pas? Tu es en train
Oui.
de dire que ça, c'est le temps hypothétique. C'est un temps qui se situe dans ce qu'on appelle un temps qui n'existe pas, un temps d'imagination, un temps d'évasion. Tu comprends, non? Ou bien que je sois milliardaire, ça n'aurait surpris personne. Mais tu n'es pas milliardaire. Pourquoi ça devrait surprendre quelqu'un? Donc, même la négation que tu ajoutes là, ça n'a pas de signification dans le contexte parce que ce n'est pas une réalité. C'est une imagination. Tu comprends, non? Donc, qu'il soit malade, ça ne sera une surprise pour personne. Donc, quelqu'un qui est habitué à manger tellement, s'il tombe malade, ça ne doit pas surprendre quelqu'un, mais il n'est pas malade. OK? Donc, la différence entre l'indicatif, c'est que c'est le temps de narration qui a une vérité sémantique claire, alors que le subjonctif, c'est un temps hypothétique qui ne s'inscrit pas dans le temps et qui s'inscrit dans l'imagé, dans l'imaginaire, ainsi de suite, ainsi de suite. C'est ça la différence. Donc, c'est une façon de mettre le temps en perspective. Quand tu as le temps en perspective réelle, c'est l'indicatif. Quand tu as le temps en perspective subjonctive, c'est c'est une hypothèse, c'est une probabilité. Donc, c'est un non-temps. D'accord? Donc, c'est ça la différence. Donc, quand vous allez comprendre comme ça maintenant, si je vous introduis les verbes dans ce contexte-là, ça sera beaucoup plus facile pour vous de comprendre. OK? So, I mean, in a sense, just to summarize what I just described to you in French, that may be a little tricky to understand, but let me just rephrase what I said in English. So, in English, when we talk about the syntax of inflections, we talk about the morphological configuration of the verbal system of the language. And in that specific case, you're going to be dealing with tense, aspect, and mood. Now, with mood, you will have the indicative mood. You are also going to have the subjunctive mood. You could also have the imperative mood. You could also have the gerund, or you could have the present participle. All those aspects and all those moods are designed to change the perspective in your narration of what is happening around you. If you are in the reality, you're going to use the indicative mood. If you are in the counterfactual reality, you are also going to use the subjunctive or the conditionals, okay? So if you say something like, if I have the gun, I will shoot the president. Well, nobody is going to send you to jail because you said if, but you don't have the gun. Nobody is going to accuse you of being a criminal. It is just a counterfactual that shows that you have a desire, but you have no power to accomplish the action that you just mentioned before. Now, but in the indicative, you cannot talk like that. Everything you're going to say could come to hit you very hard. And that's the difference between the indicative mode and the subjunctive mode. So when we get to that, you should be able to get a sense of the distributional properties of different inflections within the English language, and that should be able to help you to better express yourself in terms of perspective in English. And that's the syntax of the verbal constructions in the English language. And when we get to that, you should be sophisticated enough to make the calculation in the comprehension of different configuration of the verbal system, and that should be very easy for you to understand. Does that make sense? Is it good? Okay. So someone mentioned.
Yeah, good.
Someone mentioned phrasal verb again. So I get up at noon during the summer. Okay, let's play around a little bit with the phrasal verb, okay? Again, just to check your intuition of understanding them without any trouble, okay? Okay, let's start with this one. I had the flu last week, but got over it. What does that mean?
I had the flu last week but got over. Got over means got over.
Got over it.
Résoudre,
No.
fixer.
Huh?
I had the flu last week but got over it. No idea.
To got over something is to recover from something. So if you are sick and you got over that sickness, that means that you could recover from it. Okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense for everybody? To get over something just means that se rétablir, n'est-ce pas? Retrouver sa santé. Now, he wrote a song to get over his grandmother death. Tu vois, il a écrit une chanson, n'est-ce pas, pour attends, comment on peut expliquer ça?
Pour
Il a écrit
soulager.
pour se soulager de la, oui, effectivement, pour se soulager de la mort de sa grand-mère, quelque chose comme ça. Ou bien pour oublier la mort de sa grand-mère, quelque chose comme ça. To get over something, get over prejudices, get over prejudice at work is never easy. Donc, dépasser les préjudices au travail, c'est pas facile, quelque chose comme ça. Example, having finally gotten over the breakup, they were ready to return to their partner's things. Donc, oublier. To get over something is supposed to être oublié. Now, what about I get up at noon during the summer? What does that mean to get up?
Se lever.
Se lever, that's good. So you have got up, gotten up, that's also good. Now, Charlie couldn't put up with the mowing cats any longer. What does that mean to be? What does that mean to put up with something? When you tell your children that I'm not going to put up with that
Charlie
cat.
couldn't put up with the
Meowing cats.
Meowing cat. C'est rester avec.
Non.
Put up with.
Mettre avec.
No, to put up. To put
Se,
up with
se,
something.
se mettre avec.
No.
You couldn't put up with the new in.
To put up means supporter.
Ah,
C'est supporter. Okay. The regional director was late, so the sales team went ahead with her. What does that mean to go ahead?
go ahead. Went ahead without her. Avancer.
Continue.
Continuer.
Yeah. He forgot to shut the lights off before he left. What does that mean to shut the light off?
Éteindre,
Éteindre.
tourner.
A 10. That's very good. That's a 10. Now, the way your son carry on without his father, what does that mean to carry on?
Prendre soin.
Transporter.
No, to carry on, c'est continuer.
Carry on. Okay.
Yeah. They went
Vous
over
avez dit
the
quoi?
continue. Carry on, c'est continuer.
Okay.
They went over the contract meticulously before signing it. What does that mean to go over?
Aller de l'avant. Continuer.
No. To go over the contract. What does that mean? To go over the contract meticulously. Ça veut tout simplement dire vérifier le contrat. Okay? Yeah, I mean, this is very, so you have here like, just for those who are interested in the phrasal verb, I put up here like 80 of them so that you guys can practice, right? And you should be able to understand them, back up, break down, call around, right? And this is English, this is real English. To call off, to calm down, to check out, to share up, to clean up, right? To come around, to come between, to come down with, to come up with, to come out of, to come up, to come up with, to con on, to crack down on, to dive into, to dress up, to end up, to fall apart, to fill up, to find out, to get across, to go ahead, to go along with something, to get around something, to get around something, to get at somebody, to get away with something, to get back at something, to get by, to get down, to get in on, to get into something, to get over, to get through, to get to get together, to give away, to give up, to go against, to go ahead, to go along with something, to go for, to go on, to go over, to hand in something, to hand back, to hold back something, to keep up, to leave out, to let down, to let go of, to let in, to let know, to look after, to look up, to mess up, to pull up, to put on, to put up with something, run out of something, see to, see up, set up, show off, shut off, take after, take out, think over, throw away, top off, turn down, wait on, wait out. You see? So these are very wonderful examples of these expressions that I encourage you to read again. That should be very, very helpful. All right?
Mr. But how we can recover that? You want to put that on
Yeah, I'm
a
going to share.
chat?
I'm
Okay.
going to share again. Yeah, I'll share that here. And I'm also going to share that on the like the
Vas-y, s'il est 23 heures chez moi, là, je vais faire quelque chose.
Ok, non, moi, mais je vais arrêter. Je voulais juste qu'on récupère le peu de temps qu'on n'a pas pu. Je ne voulais pas rater une séance, mais sinon, on a couvert ce que j'avais envie de couvrir. Je viens de vous envoyer l'autre.
Oui, oui, j'ai tous les 3 documents. Je vais les lire et puis
Ok, d'accord. Bon, je vais
poser les
donc
questions.
vous
Ok, merci.
laisser
Yeah.
et voilà, vous passez une très bonne soirée.
Ok, merci beaucoup.
D'accord. On se voit la prochaine fois.